这里是德州圣安东尼市的市中心。This is the downtown San Antonio River, and you got this really high building. 就是这上面全是高楼，然后从中间有一条河，这样走过来。So there's a river.
All right, now with that being said, though, ladies and gentlemen, you are allowed to talk amongst yourselves. But please keep it so quiet that I can barely hear this.
And so,
all right, wait. Now, folks, if y'all end up inside water any point during this ride, please know it is not my fault.
这里是一个购物中心。So right here, it starts as a mall. I don't know what's the name of this mall, but this is a really big mall. 这个购物中心我也不知道叫什么名字，反正是非常大的一个购物中心，有3层楼，然后大概有几条街那么大，然后上面有万豪、Marriott， 然后河的两边。你看万豪，这一栋楼也是万豪。
Now, the movie theater I would like to talk about is the IMAX theater, the AMC IMAX theater. Because inside of that movie theater, there's a movie played year-round and every hour. That movie is called The Alamo Price of Freedom.
Oh, this is the Alamo Mall.
That movie is
called the Alamo Mall.
And a price that the heroes have to pay in order to defend it. Now, speaking of movies, who here has seen a movie starring Steve-O and Johnny Knoxville? Alright, for those of you that do not know Steve-O, he is a very famous celebrity known for doing crazy stunts and radical pranks. He likes to be shot up into the sky or jump off of really high things. Do you see the bridge right here behind me? Well, Steve-O jumped from the top of this bridge from the other side, though, did a flip into the water. 4 to 5 feet depth water with a concrete base. Can anybody say ow? Yeah, don't worry, I know where my head belongs.
你看，这个是万豪。
Now, lucky for Steve, after he jumped from the Commerce Street Bridge with that street lamppost right there, well, as soon as he jumped from that bridge, he went feet first into the water, and he also bent his legs. So what he did was bruise himself pretty good and had to pay a fine of $500. That's right, it's a $500 fine if the San Antonio Police Department catch you swimming inside this water. Yeah. Now, Steve-O, he was not banned from San Antonio. He was not. However, there was a celebrity to be banned. The Prince of Darkness. A man very well known for biting off a bat's head. That's right, Ozzy Osbourne. And the reason why Ozzy Osbourne was banned from San Antonio is because he peed on a monument next to the Alamo. And that was about 36 years ago, during the 80s. So he has been recently pardoned and allowed back into San Antonio. Alrighty, so now folks, over here on my right side, up in the sky, behind all these trees, you will be seeing a steeple. This steeple belongs to St. Joseph's Catholic Church. Now, St. Joseph's Catholic Church opened up in 1868 by German settlers that wanted to worship in their native language. And on the 4th Sunday of the month, they still hold Mass in Deutsch. Oh. And along with the 4th Sunday of the month, they also have an all-male choir called the Liederkranz.
It's a church. I think it's a Catholic church or something.
Alright, so now folks, I know we just started this tour. Have you realized that there are different colors to these boats? Or that there are different themes? Well, yes, there are 4 different themes and 5 different colors. The first theme is our military theme because we love to show appreciation for our military members. And the second one is our tricentennial because last year we were celebrating our 300th year here in San Antonio. And the third theme is the San Antonio Missions steamboat. It portrays all the 5 missions here in San Antonio on the boat. And the fourth theme is the papel picado, or paper mache. There are actually two buffet pigados. There is the bird theme and the sunshine theme. And the boat theme you are currently on is the buffet pigado sunshine theme boat, which is my personal favorite because everyone that gets aboard my boat are just raised to sunshine. Alright, now, you see this bridge right here in front of us? This bridge signifies the end of the man-made extension because we are about to enter the natural part of the water, which has a mud bottom or mud base.
这说的是过了这个桥以后，就进入了一个什么国家公园，还是水上什么一个游乐园。
There are 5 different species of fish, a few species of turtles, ducks, and even snakes. But don't worry, the snakes are further up in both channels past the bridge. So the chances of you seeing a snake here downtown is even more or less likely than you are to run across a ginger along the river or redhead.
还有这有什么好多教堂，好多的这个游客。
This 21-story building is the Hilton Palacio del Rio.
圣安东尼，这里是圣安东尼 ，San Antonio.
was completed in 1968, and it is actually in the Guinness Book World Records because it is the largest hotel of its
你看
size
这个是 Irish pub， 这是一个酒吧爱尔兰的酒吧，这里。
That is around the same time frame to build a 3-bed, 2-bath house. And if you're curious on how or why this building was built so fast, well, in order to get a contract to build this hotel here, they had to make a bet with the city that they would complete this building before the roads there in 1968. And if they didn't, well, they would sell this building back to the city for $1.
这家酒店是那个，据说历史上是花了1块钱买过来的，是这个政府花了1块钱买过来的。你看，这是西部的牛仔 cowboy。
Just 2 days. How? Great question. And by the way, the workers even took weekends off, and they completed this building up to the 4th story on site. But past that, do you see how each room is going 1 in, 1 out, 1 in, 1 out? Well, each one of those rooms were built off-site, 8 miles south of San Antonio. And each room was completed in an assembly-style fashion line, with all the furnishings already assembled inside. All the beds, all the dresses, all the sinks, all the showers, all the mirrors, everything was already completed inside. And it was brought over here using flatbed trucks, lifted using cranes, stacked side by side, one on top of the other, like little Lego blocks. Or for those of you architects or lovers of architecture, modular construction. And you see this big old container over here on my right side? Well, this big old container is the largest margarita mixer here in San Antonio. Yeah, I'm kidding. It's just a water tower.
Okay.
Now, this area over here on my left side is the oldest neighborhood here in San Antonio. This area is known as La Villita, or Little Village. This area was home to Native Americans known as the Payaya Indians in 1722. Then it was later on settled by Spanish soldiers that were stationed at the mission San Antonio de Valero, or more commonly today known as the Alamo. And now, folks, this area right here in front of us, on the right side, you're like, what? This was used for what? Oh my gosh. Okay. Now, ladies and gentlemen, we have entered the Artisan River Theater. The Artisan River Theater was completed in 1941 and has an 800-person capacity seating over here on my left side. And over here on my right, this stage over here on my right side was used in the film Miss Congeniality.
Oh, Miss Congeniality.
Starring Sandra Bullock.
I don't know what that is.
During the bikini competition scene.
Oh.
Now, do you remember during the little part of the scene where she smiled a little bit? Well, that is because she saw me. Yeah, I was just 4 years old, too. All right, so now, folks, you see this bridge right here that I'm currently touching? This bridge is called Rosita's Bridge. That bridge is named after a very famous Tejana pioneer, Rosita Fernandez. She sang and danced in a summer-long festival.
他说的意思就是这个桥很有名，是这个跟着一个那个什么Rio 的这个人的名字。
Right here in front of us to the right side is a cowboy right off the board.
Oh, that
a minute. They look a little petrified to me. Statue joke.
这里是好像又是个酒店，然后这里有一些这个牛仔的雕像好像是那个老虎、长角牛，然后这栋楼也蛮有那个有帝国大厦的一个风格。
And on Tuesday nights, the Briscoe and the Whitney Museum here in San Antonio are free from 4 p.m. to close on Tuesday nights. Now the Briscoe, when it originally opened up in 1930, it was the San Antonio Public Library until 1968. That's when it opened up as the Hertzberg Circus Museum until 2001. All right, folks, please do yourself a favor. Do not stand up, because it will hurt. Trust me, I should know, because I hit my head here when I was first starting out. And as soon as I got home, well, my fiance told me it knocked some sense into me. And now I'm coming over here on my right side is a black sculpture on an island. This black sculpture is called Father Monastery Stable. It was placed here in 1991 to commemorate the first Catholic Mass held on June 13, 1691. And this island that this black sculpture is upon, with these two couples, well, this island is called Marriage Island.
哦，这个岛叫做婚姻岛 ，Marriage Island， 这个小小的岛。它这上面一年有300多对这个新人在这里结婚，就是那棵树那边。So if you get married on that island, folks, you get married there. Good luck for the rest of your marriage. 他说，如果在这里结婚的话，这一辈子都会有好运的。
Twice.
Oh, twice.
Alright. So now, folks, we have entered Old Mills Crossing. Old Mills Crossing was very popular during the 1800s because this area of the water was so shallow, it was so hard to compact. It's very easy for pioneers, cowboys, and settlers to go through with no troubles at all. This show's a shot in that Lewis mill. I made a grind up grain for the passing cowboys, settlers, and pioneers. Teddy Roosevelt and the Rough Riders actually crossed through here countless times in the 1890s. Now, folks, I do have a very important question for y'all. Are you ready? Bring to the call. That's right, Ghostbusters. Who here has seen the original film of Ghostbusters? Well, look to the building over here on my left side and look all the way up. Does this building look at all familiar from the movie Ghostbusters during the marshmallow scene?
Oh yeah, Ghostbusters.
Guess what? This building right here, it was not used in the film.
Oh.
It was not. This building is called the Tower Life Building. It was completed in 1929 on close to $3 million. Now, back in 1929, this building was called the Smith-Young Building. Now, do you see those faces right there underneath the second-story windows of the Tower Life Building?
Where?
Well, those faces are called grotesques. They are to ward off bad luck and bad business. Now, can anybody tell me what happened in 1929 when this building was completed on close to $3 million? Bad luck and bad business occurred. The stock market crashed. The Great Depression happened. They had to sell the Smith-Young Building on close to 10 cents of the dollar. They had to sell it for $300,000 after they completed it on close to $3 million. And over here on my right side, this great building is the International Center. The International Center houses the trade offices of Canada, United States, and Mexico.
哦，这栋楼是北美三国，墨西哥、加拿大和美国三国的这个商务部的总部。
I've been there a few times. Now, the Bexar County Courthouse opened up in 1896, and it is the oldest, longest-running courthouse here in Texas. All right, honking the horn. You ready? 1, 2, 3. Oh, yes, don't worry. We know the basement's flooded over here in the International Center. All right. Now, folks, do you see these scrapings over here on my right and left side of the wall? next to me. Well, these scrapings are from Floodgate 4. Floodgate 4 rises up like a little drawbridge, and Floodgate 5, which is over here on my left side, if it looks like a little drop-off, well, that's because it is. It is a 15-foot drop, which also means this area of the water, it declines by 15 feet as well. This area of the water is about 20 feet deep. And further down ahead, we're going to be going to another floodgate, which is Floodgate 3. Now, Floodgate 3, the door comes straight down like a guillotine. Who here does not know what a guillotine is? All right, lesson time, children. A guillotine is a giant blade held 20 feet up in the air by two logs in a rope. On a man's very bottom, the guillotine will chop the rope, and the blade will come straight down to decapitate pumpkins. Parents are more than welcome to tell your children what it was actually used for. And now over here on my left side, we're seeing locks on a gate. These locks are known as love locks.
你看，就是这个上面，这上面有很多锁，这个有锁同心的那个，就跟那个峨眉山那上面的什么锁一样，你把这个锁上去以后呢，就两个人就永结同心的那种，就是这个意思。这上面有很多锁。
Alrighty, so now folks, upcoming over here on my right side, past this bridge, you will be seeing the Drury Plaza Hotel, which opened up in 2007. Built originally the Alamo National Bank Building in 1929. And inside of this hotel still houses the vault from the bank, but none of the money. So you cannot do a heist. And over here on my left side, right up those stairs, is the San Fernando Cathedral. Now the San Fernando Cathedral houses the remains of the defenders of the Alamo. And it is also the center point of San Antonio. And on Tuesday, Friday, Saturday, and Sunday nights, there is a laser light show projected onto the cathedral called Sada. It depicts the history of San Antonio through sight and sound. It lasts about 24 minutes long. It's at 9 o'clock, 9:30, and 10. And the laser light show is free. Once again, weekends plus Tuesday at 9, 9:30, and 10. And this big old tree right here in front of us, well, that big old tree is the oldest bald cypress tree on the river. It is well over 200 years old.
这棵树有200多年的历史。
Because a Mexican soldier would be stationed up there with his rifle and shoot unsuspecting Texans. And now we are going to go through Floodgate 3. We've seen the door right above your heads. And the reason why we have floodgates here in San Antonio is because of the massive flood we had on September of 1921. That flood was so bad, it was about 8 to 10 feet above street level. And right now, we are just in the basement. And over here on my right side, you will be seeing a tree growing outside of a wall. It is rumored that during the 1921, the floodwaters actually cracked open the concrete just enough for the tree sapling to find its way inside the wall. Started to sprout out and started to grow. But unfortunately, it ended up dying. So somebody planted 4 little fig seeds, not really expecting them to grow. But guess what? They grew. And over here on my right side is my supervisor, Crystal Bell. Hello, sir. And also right above him is the Esquire Tavern, which was established in 1933. Yes, the same year Prohibition ended. Now the Esquire Tavern, before it was established as a tavern, it was a barber shop. And 10 minutes after Prohibition ended, the Esquire Tavern opened up as a fully stocked bar. 10 minutes after Prohibition ended. I don't have any military personnel aboard my boat today. Any active, retired, or veterans, or any first responders? Alrighty, thank you for your service.
No problem. Thank you, thank you.
Alrighty. Now, upcoming over here on my right side is the Aztec Theater. The Aztec Theater opened up in 1926, and when it first opened up, it was to house black and white films. Now, the popularity of this theater was in decline in the 1970s. And in 1992, it was marked as a historical landmark which saved the building, but not the business. This building is now used as a ticket location for our company and for a few select local shops. Alright. Who here has ever seen the film Selena? Starring Jennifer Lopez in 1997. This is bridge right here in front of us. Look at all familiar from the film Selena during the proposal scene. Guess what? This bridge right here in front of us, it was used in the film.
Wow, this is all hotels.
Now, for those of you that love J-Lo or Jennifer Lopez, look at me.
全是酒店。
Be jealous. And now here on my right side, this cream-colored building is called the Mocara Hotel and Spa. The Mocara Hotel and Spa opened up in 2003, but it was originally the L. Frank Sadler Company in 1901. And by 1918, it had 500 employees. Teddy Roosevelt and the Rough Riders actually bought their establishment location. And over here on my left side, this building used to be the St. Mary's School for Boys in 1853, and later on became St. Mary's College School of Law. Two graduates from the School of Law decided to quit their paths of law and transform their old school into a hotel called La Mansion del Rio in 1968. And in 2006, the Omni bought it out and transformed it from the La Mansion del Rio to the Omni. La Mansion del Rio. Pretty big name change, right? Alright, so now for those of you that enjoy optical illusions, look to the building over here on my left side and look all the way up. This wall, look at this freestanding. And it looks like it can come down at any second. This wall belongs to a building called the Nick Hospital. Now the Nick Hospital opened up in 1930 and it was the first hospital in the United States to offer central air. 1930, yeah. And the Nick Hospital
wow, this is
was the birthplace
nice.
of the comedian Carol Burnett, Oliver North Dakota, and our former mayor, Henry Cisneros. Notice this building right here in front of us, past the bridge, with the horse-drawn carriage on it. Well, this building is the Hyatt Regency Hotel. The Hyatt Regency Hotel opened up in 1981, and it stands at 16 stories tall. Captain Aaron, why is the Hyatt only 16 stories high? Well, little Timothy, the reason why the Hyatt is only 16 stories tall is because the Alamo is its next door neighbor. And, well, the Alamo's War Memorial. You cannot cast a single shadow upon any war memorial at any time throughout the year. Ooh, fascinating. Well, little Timothy, what I find fascinating is that the Hyatt took 3 years of shadow testing to find out how high it could be built. And over here on my left side, you see the glass doors of the Hyatt. And right above those glass doors, it says the shops a paseo de Alamo. It means you go right through those glass double doors and end up at the doorsteps to the Alamo within a matter of minutes. And I say within a matter of minutes because you'll probably want to check out the waterfalls and the water fountains they have inside. And soon after seeing that much running water, you might soon realize you yourself have to take a leak. Alright, so now you see this red building over here on the right side. This red building is the Casino Club Building. The Casino Club Building opened up in 1927 and was originally a German club when it first opened up. And later on, it opened up as an apartment building. Now, who here has ever read a book called Roots? Or you've seen the TV show or the movie? Well, the author of the book Roots, Alex Haley, actually resided in the Casino Club Building while writing that book. And by the way, the Casino Club Building, it has never been used as a casino. It's just called that. Now, if you'd like to see something pretty cool, look over here on my right side. Wait, my bad, I'm over here on my left. Actually, it was over here on my left. Back to my left. Right, left, right, left.
Ah, you're making me.
You can go to any one of these restaurants restaurants on the river and charter yourself a dining boat. That's right, folks. You can be eating upon a boat.
哇，这好酷啊！这是那个，这是船，这是一个船，然后它也是一个餐厅，你可以在这船上面吃饭，然后这船就跟着走。You can be riding on this boat and be eating at the same time. 这是移动船餐厅。
There's an orange sculpture in front of us. That orange sculpture is on the street level behind the tree. It is called the Torch of Friendship. It was given to us by a world international artist of the name of Mexico, and it stands there to signify the friendship between Mexico and the United States. No matter how complicated our friendship can be, we still remain united even during the toughest of trials. Now, the Torch of Friendship was placed in 2002. It stands at 65 feet tall, and it weighs about 45 tons. That's right, 45 tons. It still can't outweigh me. And over here on my right side is the first restaurant on the river, Casa Rio. Now, Casa Rio opened up in 1946, and it is also the first restaurant to offer riverside dining and river dining. Now, if you wanted to go on the river back before 1941, you had to go in these really small boats called gondolas, which are being pushed by very muscular men. And how they're pushing them?
So right here is Hilton.
And keep on pushing. And unlike your boat captain today, they had six-packs. I'm kidding, I do have a six-pack. It's just waiting for me at home. Now, you see that bridge behind me? That bridge signifies the end of the natural part of the water, because we have re-entered the man-made extension. And the man-made extension was made in 1960 to connect it to the World's Fair in 1968. And right here was the concrete or cement bottom of base. And if you did not see the orange sculpture, the Torch of Friendship that I was talking about earlier, look behind me on my left side. And also, look at the street lamppost. Can anybody tell me how old San Antonio was last year? 300 years old. 300 years old. Now, when we became a city 301 years ago, in 1718, we decided to change the name of the river. We changed it to the San Antonio River. Captain Aaron, what was the river called before 1718, 300 years ago? 301 years ago. Well, Timothy, before 1718, the river was known as Yanaguana. Yanaguana means a place of peaceful or clear waters. And as y'all can tell, we have one out of the two.
Okay, Yanaguana.
Now, right here in front of us, you can see three hotels. The hotel over here on my right side is the Grand Hyatt. The one in the middle in front of us is the Marriott Riverwalk. And on the left side is the Marriott River Center. Can anybody tell me which Marriott I would like to talk about? That's right, the one on the left, River Center. Good job. And the reason why I like to talk about that one is because it has colorful lights and it has the giant word Marriott at the very top. That's it. I'm kidding, that's not it. That is not the first hotel that's on site. There was another hotel there called the Fairmont Hotel. And the Fairmont Hotel was built in 1906 and later on developed so much historical significance it was not allowed to be torn down, which gave the Marriott there a lot of hardship because they wanted to build exactly where it stands today, exactly where the Fairmont Hotel stood. So what the Marriott ended up doing was they purchased the property that the Fairmont Hotel is on, and they moved the Fairmont Hotel. They moved it 6 blocks away, and it now resides on South Alamo and Weber Street. It took them 5 years of planning and 6 days to execute the move. The hydraulic lifted the entire building up and placed it on pneumatic tires. Pneumatic tires is just a fancy way of saying air pressure tires. And it was going at a max speed of 0.4 miles per hour. Pretty fast, huh? Isn't that right, Ashley?
Oh, yes.
Yeah, let's go Captain Ashley over there. She seems nice, but she's really mean. Not kidding, she's really nice. All right, now ladies and gentlemen, over here on my right side, way up there in the sky, past the bridge and past the building, you're going to be seeing a very tall tower way up there in the sky. That tower is called the Tower of the Americas. It was built there as a staple for the World's Fair in 1968. And up to the very top of that antenna, it stands at 752 feet tall. It is the second largest freestanding tower here in the United States. The first one is not the Space Needle in Seattle. It is actually the Stratosphere in Las Vegas. Now the Tower of the Americas here, if you do not want to take the elevator up to the observation deck or to the restaurant that rotates 360 degrees every hour, don't worry, you can always take the 952 steps. Only a 650-foot incline. A man actually ran up those steps in 5 minutes and 18 seconds. And I'll tell you this, I am never doing that again. Yeah, okay, that's what was actually made on January 29th of 1981. I was born January 16th, not gonna tell you what year. Okay, so now ladies and gentlemen, over here on my left side, right there above the Lila Cocker Theater, is a very beautiful mosaic. That mosaic is called the Confluence of Civilizations. It depicts the Western and Eastern civilizations come together, and right there in the middle is the family of tomorrow. Now the man and woman in the middle are portrayed as Adam and Eve, and the child that's in the middle, well, that is the child of tomorrow. Alrighty, so now folks, we have now entered the Henry B. Gonzalez Convention Center, which was made in 1968 for our World's Hemisphere in 1968. Can anybody tell me who the convention center is named after? That's right, Henry B. Gonzalez, the first Mexican-American to be elected into the United States House of Representatives. His son then soon followed into his footsteps. Now, if you are curious why we're not going around the island over here on my left side, well, that's because during the previous boat company, one of the boat captains actually destroyed one of the rails back here. So we were no longer able to go around this island, at least not until January of 2020. And the reason why we have to wait one more year, well, that's because during January of 2020, for about a week, they are draining the water inside of the river, fishing out all the cell phones, iPods, GoPros, and anything else that has fallen to the water over the years. And they are fixing everything that needs to be fixed. Hence the rails back there. So yeah, for that week, I'm gonna be out of a job. Now, down here on the right side is the Lila Cocker Theater. The theater is named after Lila Cocker, the first female mayor of San Antonio. She served 2 terms, and the first one was in 1975. And that mosaic up there, the Confluence of Civilizations, there are 400,000 natural colored rocks up there. The only non-natural colored rock is the color blue. And the artist that gave us that mosaic, his name is Ron O. Gorman. And all of those rocks up there, they all came from Mexico. Alright, now do you see this bridge right here in front of us? No, not the one that we just went underneath. The red one right here in front of us. The Market Street Bridge. This bridge actually helped move the Fairmont Hotel. That's right, the Fairmont Hotel went right across this bridge. Now we reinforced the bottom of this bridge, but they still weren't too sure if the bridge would be able to hold underneath the immense weight of the Fairmont Hotel. So what they ended up doing, because they could not reinforce the bottom of the bridge anymore, they ended up putting wine bottles inside of the crevices over here on the right and left side. And now it's to see if the bridge would give just a little bit. At the bottom, they're going to start to crack, shatter, or completely explode. And lucky for them, all the bottles ended up cracking. And I say lucky for them because they successfully moved the Fairmont Hotel, thus they cracked open the wine bottles and started celebrating. Alright, now who here loves shopping? Who hates shopping? Who here has somebody with them that will spend your money for you if they find something worth of interest? Well then, hide your wallets and hide your purses. Unless you're going to go buy a jacket, then I recommend spending a little bit. So now, ladies and gentlemen, like I said, I recommend you hide your wallets and hide your purses because I'm about to drop y'all back off at the shops at River Center. But before I do, I would like to tell you a little personal history of mine in order to ensure that y'all don't go swimming inside of this water. If Steve-O's story was not enough. You see this bridge right here that we got underneath? Yeah. I've actually hit my head upon that bridge 3 times. And the 3rd time I hit my head upon that bridge, my hat went into the water. And I did not feel like paying $15 for the hat. So what I did is I reversed my boat, I jumped into the water, and I went fishing for my hat. Unfortunately for me, however, the San Antonio Police Department caught me. So instead of paying $15 for the hat, how much did I pay? $500. Why not $515? Uh-oh. That's because I got my hat. Yeah, that's right. But don't worry. I know my hat just got knocked off, but I learned my lesson the first time. I got it right. Alrighty, so now ladies and gentlemen, unfortunately this is the end of our tour. So please remain seated while I tie down the boat, and also please look for any loose articles you may have left behind. If you left anything behind worth of value, I will sell it back to you on a website called eBay. Okay, you can pick it up after taking those during your hours of operations. Alright, now ladies and gentlemen, if y'all enjoy the tour, tips are always allowed, accepted, and very much appreciated. How's that parallel parking? Alright, like I said, hope y'all enjoy the tour, and once again, please remain seated so I tie down the boat.
The smallest bill I have is $100. That's the only one I have on.